to tonight's jazz band and percussion joint concert. What you just heard is a piece by our concert percussionist, young percussionist that has just been playing for about 8 or 9 months, and you may have noticed that they were playing some non-traditional instruments. Among the 20 or 30 instruments that they've learned this year, some of them are new to them that you just saw, like the hands that Gary played so well, and the sticks that they just dropped on the floor. Janae did a great job with the wood blocks and the sandpaper blocks. Yes, thank you, Mom. Excellent job. Janae was also playing a different snare drum, and one of the things we've asked the percussion to do now is to not just know how to play certain instruments, but how to choose certain instruments. As a School of the Arts, we're very fortunate to have a lot of really nice equipment, and one area that we are particularly blessed is in snare drums. Most middle schools have like 3 snare drums, and they're all identical, and only one of them works. We're lucky that we have 7 different snare drums, and they all are made of different materials and different sizes, and they therefore make different sounds. So Logan was playing one particular drum, and Janae was playing a different drum, and I hope that you noticed that they helped make those decisions about which instrument to play and how those different sounds need to fit together, sometimes as soloist and sometimes as an ensemble member. And one of the other tricky things that you may have noticed is that some of those sections seem to happen twice. Exactly, just like that. And that was a really difficult piece for them because it had all kinds of repeats in it. And that's, as many of you know, one of the really big challenges as a musician is following what's called the roadmap. So while it may have looked like that was pretty easy and, oh yeah, no big deal, there was a lot going on in that piece, including some rolls by both of the snare drummers and a number of other techniques. I just wanted you to have a little insight into all the demand that was in what sounds probably like a pretty easy piece. The next group that's going to play is made up of all 7th graders, and it is a piece entitled Barnstormer. It's a very fast-paced tempo, and you'll hear a very coordinated trade-off of lines. So they'll have an idea like a 1E and a 2, and it'll be passed around from each musician. So 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 1E and a 2E and a 1E and a 3E and a 1E and a, just kidding, and they'll change the rhythm. And this kind of thing will happen quite a bit. Now this piece has been rehearsed largely by the students themselves. We painted it out, we talked through how it was going to work, what the trouble spots are likely to be, and they rehearsed for 2 or 3 rehearsals on their own before I got in there to help stir the pot a little bit. So as soon as we get to being set up, which it looks like we're pretty close, your Barnstormer.